actual podcast will start to like an hour, hour and a minute. I went crazy with the clips and shit. Started talking and fucking. I was just doing too much in this podcast, but the actual podcast will start to like an hour. So what I'm saying, you can enjoy both. I'm saying you can watch the bullshit in between, and you can just skip to it, man. But I'm glad you're back.
Yo, Trump 2024, you fucking immigrants are going back to your country, nigga.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you how to bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Kamala Harris, if you are so for black people, black women, and all this, you got Meg Thee Stallion, Kerry Washington, little black girls and everything supporting you and everything. Why you don't speak up for Sonya Macy? Why? Why haven't you said anything about that? And everybody just forgot like that didn't happen. Like, y'all let all these little propaganda commercials and shit come down y'all timeline and all this other shit, and y'all be forgetting like they don't support the cause. They don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make this short and sweet.
Obama, what we not gonna do? Obama, what we not gonna do is lie on the Trumpster, is lie on Trump. Obama got on that stage and said, and I quote, "We do not need 4 more years of bubbling, blustering chaos." He says that we have seen the movie before and we all know the sequel is usually worse. And this was in reference to Trump's time in office. I think you got it twisted. You must be talking about the last 4 years under the Biden-Harris administration. Because everything that y'all claimed was going to happen while Trump was in office is happening right now. And the fact that they would get up there and act like the economy is doing great, act like it ain't a war going on, matter of fact, a couple of them, act like inflation is down, act like everybody got jobs, act like immigration ain't no fucking issue, and act like we were under the worst administration under Trump. It's crazy to me. Do they think we fucking...
Trump is a racist because he worked with HBCUs and protected 80 million in Title III carryover funding. Another reason why Trump is a racist because he signed the Future Act into law, which permanently funded HBCUs because, as you know, Obama cut funding to HBCUs in his last term. Last but not least, guys, Trump is a racist for accepting and wanting to pass Ice Cube's proposed platinum plan, which significantly benefited the African-American community. Listen, on a serious note, I'll be the first to say this, and I will admit it, that Trump's rhetoric can be cringe, it can be cringe. But guys, his actions speak louder than the words he says. Trump ain't no racist. Really think about what I'm about to say. You people call Trump a white nationalist. Do you people understand how a white nationalist operates? Do you know what they believe? A white nationalist believes in the preservance of a dominant white race. They would never have policies that would help or benefit the African American community. If anything, they will implement and push for policies that will be detrimental to the black community. 94 crime bill, Joe Biden. Sick of people saying that Trump isn't a racist. I'm going to tell you why Trump is a racist. Trump is a racist because in the 80s, he loaned black American entrepreneurs money in order for them to establish their business. He refused to take that money back, and instead, he shook their hand and congratulated them on successfully establishing their business. Trump is a racist because in 1986, he was awarded the Medal of Honor by the Ilias Island Honor Society alongside Rosa Parks and Muhammad Ali for contributing to the conditions of the inner cities. Trump is a racist because in 1998, he supported and funded Jesse Jackson's campaign on his run for being the first black president. Trump is a racist because for years he tried helping Whitney Houston battle her drug addiction and also helped Whitney Houston stay at his hotels for months after the family was unalive. Trump is a racist for supporting Al Sharpton and also his donations to several African-American scholarship funds in the 90s. Trump is a racist for signing legislation making the Martin Luther King site in Atlanta, Georgia, a national park, which was introduced by Democrat Congressman, the late John Lewis. Trump is a racist because when he took office and became president, he championed policies that revitalized the African-American community. would have called President Barack Obama a racist on this one because he promised but failed to deliver. Trump is a racist because he signed the historic First Step Act into law. 90% of Black Americans incarcerated had their sentences reduced. President Trump proposed the Second Step Act, which partnered with corporate America to create opportunities for former prisoners to rejoin society. Yo, I'm not done yet. Trump is a racist because as president, he deployed $1 billion in capital funding to minority-owned businesses through the Commerce Department and invested in opportunity zones in which the Black community benefited. Another reason why Trump is a racist is because he restored funding and increased investment for HBCUs by 14% and provided more than $500 million in loans to HBCUs. Another reason why Trump is a racist is because he worked with HBCUs and protected $80 million in Title III carryover funding. Another reason why Trump
African Americans built this nation. You built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation. We all built it, but you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense? Right? But through generations of blood, sweat, and tears, and you deserve a government that defends your interests, protects your families, and cares for our own citizens first. My administration is fighting with everyone and all our heart to reverse the pain inflicted by Democrat leaders and to deliver hope and opportunity and prosperity for all Americans.
Dear Black men, please remain strong. There's going to be a pressure on us to vote Democratic and for us to endorse Kamala Harris. Do not fall for the symbolism. Do not fall for the chucks and pearls. As Black men, our vote is highly needed. And there's already talk about Black men can't be trusted to vote for Kamala Harris. Well, you're exactly right. We're not falling for the you're not Black if you don't vote for Joe Biden. We're going to logically make an informed decision. Kamala Harris has already went on record saying she would not pass any bills or laws that would directly benefit African Americans. So Black men, let's be very careful. Let's be able to deal with the criticism. Let's be able to deal with being called sellouts. Let's be able to deal with being called racist. Because right now, the Democratic Party needs our vote for Kamala Harris to be president. And they're already saying we can't be trusted. Well, you're right. We can't be trusted. We're going to make an informed decision. Kamala Harris, sit down. What are you willing to do for the Black race other than falsely represent us as a Black woman with chucks and pearls in your sorority? Black men, it's finna get hard. We are under attack, but we must remain strong.
There shouldn't be nobody Black voting Democrat. It shouldn't be nobody that's Black voting Democrat. They are putting the migrants ahead of you, and you know that's what they're doing. And I don't understand why you keep wanting to pump voting for them. They clearly telling us Black folks they don't need us. That's why that border is wide open. What is wrong with you Black folks? Yo, Kamala Harris got that border wide open, not Trump. Stop blaming Trump. Trump ain't been there in 3.5 years. All this shit she's saying she gonna do at this convention, she's lying. And all of y'all know she's lying. Trump 2024.
A literal Planned Parenthood bus. If that's not a walking altar, I don't know what is. And the thing that gets me every time is the fact that every time it comes down to the Democratic vote, it's always some BS. We never get real answers. We never get real explanations. We never get a real master plan. We don't get anything but what they think appeals to Black people. And y'all fall for it every time. Having a Planned Parenthood abortion bus outside of a supposed speech for Kamala and the Democratic Party is absolutely demonic. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but what I am telling you is that this election is probably one of the most important elections that we've had in a few decades. Y'all need to start doing y'all research, and also y'all need to take the scales off of your eyes, because that is absolutely malicious, that is absolutely demonic, and it's an agenda. I heard that it was about 3 women to 1 man every 10 minutes of a ratio coming through the bus. The fact that you didn't need a physical, you didn't need a checkup, they barely looked at you, they barely knew you. The fact that you had that access that easily, that is truly like that. The Democratic Party thinks that black people are a joke, and notice that they had it in almost the hood. Like, come on now, I hate to be that person, but can we please wake up? If y'all don't do anything this election, please get out there and vote. Period. I told y'all it's the end times, and the devil's not hiding anymore, so why should we? I'm not about to sit around here and play Christian cookie cutter because I'm making somebody from the enemy side mad. I don't care.
I want to take notice that the black woman aborts 13 million babies a year. They say the most dangerous place for a baby is in a black woman's womb.
Last days, you know, we living in the last days when evil is portrayed as good and good is portrayed as evil. You know, we living in the last days when the devil is not even hiding anymore. Like, these folks ain't even hiding their demonic ways even more. When I call the Democrats demons, y'all look at me crazy. When I call that lady a demon and I tell y'all she is the devil, y'all try to make it seem like I'm crazy. But to be doing abortions, abortions on wheels is wild. But to be doing abortions, and mind y'all, I've never had an abortion. I'm for people doing what they do. Don't ever take any one of my videos as me telling you what to do. I'm a stranger. Do what you do. You have to answer for the decisions you make. You have to live with the decisions you make, not me. Do what you do. However, holding your conference and your rally to be the first female president of the United States and to be doing abortions outside of that conference is insane.
Okay, I'm gonna address you real quick, Johnny come lately with no picture. I previously made a video explaining that my ancestors did absolutely not fight for the right to lynch our unborn babies in our wombs. They absolutely did not fight for the right for us to castrate our children. Because yes, those are the things that Kamala Harris, the Biden-Harris administration have been doing. There are states, Democratic states, where parents are losing custody of their children. Social workers are taking their children away because they refuse to allow their children to have sex changes. And you want me to believe that our ancestors with morals and integrity would fight for something like that?
Yeah, I think it's a shame that Kamala Harris is targeting black women for their votes and for campaign donations when it's clear that she doesn't care about black women, black men, or babies. She's always preaching to the black woman about reproductive health care rights, which is a code word for abortion. But she doesn't preach to the Asian women. She doesn't preach to the Jewish women, and she definitely isn't preaching to the undocumented illegal immigrant women that are coming over here and taking all of our jobs and all of our resources out of our communities, the black communities, that is. The only way she likes the black man is if he's locked up, if she can use him for a bump in her career, Willie Brown, and if she can use them for free labor. And also, remember when she did that hip hop 50-50 at her house that time? She uses them for that. That's shucking and jiving. She does not care. Yeah.
When Democrats say if you don't vote for Kamala, you ain't black, what they're really saying is if you don't believe in open borders, you ain't black. If you want safe neighborhoods, you ain't black. If you want affordable groceries, you ain't black. If you don't believe men should be playing in women's sports, you ain't black. If you don't believe men can get pregnant, you ain't black. If you don't believe black women should be aborting their babies or really killing their babies in the womb, you sure ain't black. If you believe in free and fair elections, you are not black.
You know what? Does anyone
what you want, but don't say I'm a Democrat. Kamala pushing LGBT on kids, I ain't into that. She popping out with drag queens, why y'all ain't mention that? I thought we was supposed to defend the word, where y'all Christians at? I'ma hit them where it hurt, and they quiet, cause they got all these sissies in they church. They don't never mention abortion, so it's worse. But these priests are telling you to vote Kamala, that's your worst. The Bible says children are Satan, they obvious. But y'all think good and evil is based on politics. Y'all be on the same side and don't acknowledge it, cause Satan got an imaginary line dividing it.
Does anybody know what Kamala Harris's policies are? Her website is a fundraising tool. There is no real policies for her to be held accountable for. None. And I'm so tired of the Democratic Party trying to fearmonger people into voting for them. Put forth some policy. How dare Kamala Harris insult protesters who are legitimately concerned about a genocide that she is a part of? This whole situation is giving 2016 all over again, where they felt that Hillary Clinton was entitled to the presidency. It was her time. She was breaking glass ceilings, and they called Bernie Sanders supporters Bernie Bros. We were everything but a child of God because we did not want to support Hillary Clinton. You can't fearmonger people into voting for you. What are the policies?
He intends to cut Social Security and Medicare.
But what are you going to do?
He intends to surrender our fight against the climate crisis, and he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
How she chose to respond to these protesters said everything. And a lot of us are tired of the two-party system. We do not see much difference between the Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats, they just wear a facade, and they slow walk our rights away.
Election. I'm going for Trump. I feel like every time they don't want somebody who is good for us to win, they throw somebody black in our face thinking that's going to like make us vote for the black person.
I voted for Obama because he was black. I don't want to vote for her because she's the first black woman to run for president or to win.
I don't vote.
Well, I want Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I want Donald Trump.
Why do you apologize?
Well, I know nobody likes him, but we had good times with Donald Trump.
I'm running for Trump, so.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just always been a fan of his, so that's what I'm running for.
I used to be against Trump. I used to live in Virginia. I saw the bad side of it, but really moving to Cleveland, but I saw the other side of it.
I'm supporting Trump.
You are? Because?
Because it has to change.
Yeah.
It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person, rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So,
what do you think about Kamala Harris?
I think they say she phony and fake. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I'm like Trump saying, you know, what are you? You know, so I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it. I'm just not feeling her.
I don't like her the way she speaks, the giddiness, the laughing. Everything's a joke, and it's not a joke. We're in trouble.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
If she makes, what do you guys think about Kamala?
It'll be cool.
She's terrible. If she comes into office, it will be done.
It'll be cool to see a female black. You know, she's half black, not fully black, but it'll be cool to see a black president,
Western Indian,
female black president. But I'm definitely voting for Trump.
Let me tell you something. She tries to get the black vote because if you look at her past things and maybe 10, 15 years ago when she's in interviews, she identifies as West Indian.
She does.
The only way that she's identified as African American is right now, right now, because she wants the voters, but she doesn't give a fuck. Because where was she at in these past 4 years and she's vice president? What has she done for us?
She have not
Can
done
you say
shit.
one thing that
I didn't even know she was the vice president.
Can we say what she has done?
Let's go, Trump.
And I am going to stand on Trump, and I'm so sorry if that may ruffle people's feathers. But I have done my own research, and Trump has done a lot for us, more than what the media tries to portray. They're getting all our favorite rappers. They're having Megan Thee Stallion twerk and all of that to gain, because they think that that's going to make us vote for them. And that's not.
And that never got my vote.
And that will never get my vote. And I'm going to stand on that. Twerking
did
and
not get my vote.
Meg Thee Stallion. First off, the song that she was even saying is very ignorant.
What do you guys think?
Anti-black. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Why did y'all pass a law only for Asians? Why did y'all pass a law only for Native Americans? Why did y'all pass a law only for transgenders? Why did
You're lying. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Why did y'all pass a law only for Asians? Why did y'all pass a law only for Native Americans? Why did y'all pass a law only for transgenders? Why did y'all pass a law only for LGBTQs? Why did y'all pass?
You're lying. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Why did y'all pass a law only for Asians? Why did y'all pass a law only for Native Americans? Why did y'all pass a law only for transgenders? Why did y'all pass a law only for LGBTQs? Why did y'all pass a law only for immigrants? If you can't do anything just for black people, this is what she said. It came out of her mouth. If you can't do anything just for black people, how was it possible for you and President Biden to do all these other things for specific ethnic groups in this country from whose benefit no other group?
So I'm not going to sit here and say,
hello, Kamala Harris. Yeah, this is me calling you now. All right, check this out. You online and you on doing these speeches and shit talking about what the fuck you going to do when you get in office. Can I remind you something? You are in the fucking office, you dumbass. The fuck is wrong with you? Why you can't do this shit now? Or you can't take questions from the media, but you gonna take them from me. Why you can't change shit now? You in the fucking White House now. Are you drunk? You been drinking? Hennessy? Are you a wino? Yeah, whatever. Stop calling my phone and stop promising the people something that you gonna do when you...
missiles, while it arms and funds its terrorist proxy Hezbollah. We must stand with Israel. As Hamas maintains its control of Gaza and fires rockets across Israel's southern border, we must stand with Israel. I support the United States' commitment to provide Israel with $38 billion in military assistance over the next decade. It is why I support full funding for Israel, including for the Arrow, David Sling, and the Iron Dome missile defense systems, which save lives. So let me be clear about what I believe. I stand with Israel because of our shared values, which are so fundamental to the founding of both our nations. I believe the bonds between the United States and Israel are unbreakable, and we can never let anyone drive a wedge between us. I believe Israel should never be a partisan issue. I will do everything in my power to ensure broad and bipartisan support for Israel's security and right to self-defense. I believe that when any organization delegitimizes Israel, we must stand up and speak out for Israel to be treated equally. And
he did not secure the re-election. There was a platinum plan on the table that he consulted with Ice Cube and a couple other prominent black business owners. You know, I mentioned it in my speech, but of course the Shade Room didn't post that, so nobody knows about it. But that increases $500 billion of capital in the black community, brings back 500,000 jobs, gives incentives to big companies to hire felons, gives incentives to, of course, you know, there's opportunity zones, which are mentioned, which gives incentives to developers to come and revamp the area. The fact that Trump just has a plan, period, for black people, and Kamala does not. Then not even just the fact that she doesn't have a plan for black people, which should be important to us since we are only supporting her because she's a black woman. But She doesn't have a plan at all. At least Trump can give you Agenda 47. Not Project 2025, but Agenda 47.
Got you.
You go on Kamala Harris's website and there is no plan. So it's like you guys would rather vote for uncertainty and hope that she does right by y'all just because she's a black woman rather than vote for the man who has clearly laid out his plan for you.
Israel has a right to defend itself, without any question. The president and I take very seriously our commitment to Israel and to the people of Israel, to support them, and in particular, to give Israel what it needs to defend itself. And as long as I'm a United States Senator, I will do everything in my power to ensure broad and bipartisan support for Israel's security and right to self-defense. It is why I support full funding for Israel, including for the Arrow, David Sling, and the Iron Dome missile defense systems, which save lives.
This is Kamala Harris, the VP of the United States, now endorsed by U.S. President Joe Biden as the Democratic presidential candidate. She has been vocal about her support for Israel since October 7th, sometimes without fact-checking allegations.
We can't deny the significance of vicious, brutal attack that caused the death of 1,200 innocent people, a lot of them young people who were just attending a concert. Women who were brutally assaulted and raped. And again, as someone who spent a lot of my career focused on those kinds of crimes, the horror of it. And all of that to also then say Israel has a right to defend itself.
As Vice President, Harris has aligned with Biden's stance on the ongoing Israeli onslaught on Palestine's Gaza. But days into her campaign for the U.S. presidency, she has not yet detailed her Palestine policy. Some took to social media to question her absence during Israeli PM Netanyahu's speech.
Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips, and has not tried to do anything about our failing education system. So everything that she's promising she can do for you on day one, she could do right now. Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips, and has not tried to do anything about our failing education system. So everything that she's promising she can do for you on day one, she could do right now.
The overwhelming majority of black American women care. They care because in their eyes, she is a black woman. That's the only thing that matters to them. That's become very clear in the last few weeks. Policy doesn't matter. The border doesn't matter. Healthcare doesn't matter. Taxes don't matter. Ukraine, Israel, these things don't matter. The fact that she let 8 million people claim refugee status and come into black communities like Chicago and New York and be handed food stamps and cash disbursements, displacing and disrupting black communities. They don't care about that either. The only thing that matters is that she's a black woman. And
Barack and Michael Obama up there giving speeches and shit, giving y'all a stripper dance, because that's what they trying to do, give y'all a little stripper dance, you feel me, hypnotize y'all with they bullshit. And let's be clear, the Obamas didn't do shit for you niggas when they was up in there. They did something for that gay, for them gays, you feel me, them transsexuals, the LGBTQSPH, LBC, AGBT, they did something for them motherfuckers, but they didn't do nothing for you niggas though. You feel me? Let's be clear on that. Why y'all think them speeches matter? Fuck them speeches. We don't need no more speeches. We need some absolute, complete, utter change. We need what we want, and that's it. If motherfuckers ain't talking about what we want, we don't want none of these stripper dances, none of these fake ass speeches, none of this shucking and jiving. We don't want none of that shit. If you niggas fall for this shit, you niggas will fall for anything. Anybody can get up there and just do anything. You niggas will fall for it. Shit, I could get up there and do some shit. And y'all fall for that shit too.
Crazy thing is, the Democrats owned you physically and mentally, then terrorized you physically and mentally, and now have brainwashed you mentally so you will physically go to the polls and vote for them.
For voting for. Keep Palestinians' names out of your fucking mouth when you're trying to defend your decision for voting for Kamala. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to try to persuade you one way or another. I know what I'm going to be doing come November, but my fucking God, just sit with your cognitive dissonance. Don't try to shove it onto the rest of us, all right? Palestine has nothing to do with it, because if you cared about Palestinians, you would not be sitting here saying that you were going to vote blue no matter who. No, you'd be putting these politicians' feet to the flames. You'd be demanding more. You wouldn't be saying, oh, I'm going to vote and then maybe I'm going to try to organize. You who have never organized a day in your fucking life. Just zip it, all right?
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas. You know what I mean?
When the fuck our election becoming about Palestinians and their opinions? Like, this is the thing about America, right? Too many minorities want to be fucking majorities. Too many insignificant people want to be stars and want our shit to be about them. This ain't about no fucking Palestinian or no minority. We don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is democracy where the majority rules. But it seems like it's a reverse in America because the minorities are always the fucking loudest. Why is the fucking minorities getting so much representation? LGBTQ people are a fucking minority. Trans people are a fucking minority. Asians are a fucking minority. The minority should never be more important than the majority. Why is these fucking weirdos, these weirdo minority people are always fucking speaking? How the fuck did we center Arabs in our conversations? We have to stop letting people center themselves in our conversation. We letting Palestinians center themselves in our politics. We letting Puerto Ricans center themselves in our hip hop. We let too many people, there's so many people comfortable around us. First, everyone should have a healthy fear of us. Like, everyone got a stereotype about us. We start living up to some stereotypes and expectations. Because people are getting too comfortable with their fucking words and their actions now. Nobody's scared of us. Nah. It's look. It's time to shut these fucking minorities down. Minorities need to shut the fuck up. What's better for the country is better for everybody. Fuck these minorities. Fuck these minority weirdos. These minority weirdos should shut the fuck up. And that's it. Nigga, fuck these minorities. Asians are not Americans. Palestinians are not Americans. Israel is not Americans. None of them are important in America. None of their causes matter. None of them. Venezuelans, Latinos, none of them should matter when it comes to our election and our politics. They have home countries they could go to and have fucking opinions and advocate for. Let's ignore all Asians, all Latinos, all Middle Eastern people, all Africans. None of them should ever matter again. Like they have to know they don't matter. They have to conform. They have to conform to us. And fuck their opinions. It should be forever fuck their opinions. It's our way or go home. It's the American way or go home. Fuck your cause. Fuck your culture. This is America. Only thing that matters is American cause, American culture, and American people. I'm sick of these people. Everyone's too fucking comfortable around us. This whole podcast is about Palestinians and them, coming at Black Americans, calling us colonizers. Act as if we gotta give a fuck about their cause and all this irrelevant shit, right? So boom. This is Tori. Tori said something about Palestine or whatever. I think she supported Kamala Harris. And the Palestinians were like, take your flag out of your bio. She did, whatever.
You know what? At this point, I will happily take it out of my bio. Because if that's really how y'all feel, as if Donald Trump gives a damn about Palestine, fine. I will take it out of my bio. I will never speak about it ever again. Trust me, I will never speak about it again.
And this is Maya.
Earlier today, I saw a video on my For You page of a woman of color responding to a comment from someone saying, if you're going to vote for Kamala Harris, take the Palestinian flag out of your bio, because the woman was supporting Palestine and had the Palestinian flag in her bio. And her response was, okay, I'm never going to support Palestine again. And I was reading the comments and I was like, there's other countries struggling in the world. Not everything's about Palestine. If you can't listen to Palestinians telling you that Kamala Harris funded and supported our genocide, therefore we are not voting for her, therefore we are not going to support her publicly. If you can hear us say that and your reaction is, well, I don't care about Palestine, I'm never going to talk about it again, I'm never going to support you guys again, you're a really bad person and you never actually cared about Palestine. People treat politics like it's just like a trend. Like it's really cute to be like, I love Biden, I hate Biden, I hate Kamala, I love Kamala, I love Palestine, I hate Palestine. Palestine is politics, like it's just like a trend. Like it's really cute to be like, I love Biden, I hate Biden, I hate Kamala, I love Palestine, I hate Palestine. Palestine isn't a trend because thousands of Palestinians are dying every day while you sit on your phone and decide whether or not you're going to support Palestine today. I am glad that that girl took Palestine out of her bio because she was obviously never a Palestine supporter. And if you can be that easily convinced that the people in Palestine don't deserve your support because someone told you that you're wrong for voting for the person who funded their genocide, then you really never cared. And it's really horrible. You can have your opinions on Kamala. I'm not here to tell anyone who to vote for or who not to vote for. I'm also very much not a Trump supporter. I would never vote for Trump. I don't want him to win. He also hates Palestine. But if that's all it took for you to publicly revoke your support of the nation where babies are dying, where they have the highest number of amputated children in the world, you never cared in the first place and you just saw us as a fun trend to do while you were waiting for the next big thing, that is Kamala Harris.
A Palestinian refugee who came here, who's in Tories' America. Tories' ancestors fought for the benefits that Maya gets to live today. Civil rights, the freedoms, everything Maya gets to, who Maya people didn't fought for or fight for. But not just Maya, but all Arabs and refugees get the benefit of the pain, struggle, blood, fight, and protesting and lynching. And this for the rights that we can have minimal civil rights that all immigrants get the benefit from. And we get nothing from an Arab. We get nothing from an African. We get nothing from an Asian in return for what we fought for. We get nothing in return. They get to come in and benefit of our inventions, our AC, our heat, our microphones, our cell phones, toilets, our refrigerators. Even the medical system here is the result of, for one, hoodoo medicine, and for two, black slave bodies. Like, it's nothing, it's so many things. Even the fucking doorknob itself, like, it's so much it's so much of us she get to get from us that she's not even aware of, that she takes for granted. But these people have an opinion. All immigrants should say to us is thank you, we honor you, we respect you. That's all immigrants should. They should say, if they ain't saying thank you to us, they should shut the fuck up. Attend to something else. Focus on something. If you ain't saying thank you, gods, thank you, Jesuses, thank you, Mother Marys, and all that shit, they should shut the fuck up. We should be gods to these people. Nigga, look, she could sleep at night without hearing gunshots. Comfortable. In the cuisine she get. Like, it's so much that we did that she gets the benefit from, and yet get to have a fucking opinion about us politically. There is no category she could talk to us about nothing. We exceed her in her whole coach. Mind you, her fight just started in the 40s. Bitch, we was going through this shit since fucking 1493. 1619. What the fuck is you talking about? This little 80 years you got, bitch, it's nothing. In 80 years, not 1 million people dead yet. Not 1 million people. Not, nigga, bitch, every year 13 million babies die from abortion. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Your plight means nothing. They don't know how insignificant they are because they narcissists. All they see is their fucking selfishness. But this ain't your world, bitch. This ain't your land to be selfish in. It's our land that we should be selfish in, and we still not selfish. You got black people still pretending like Palestine means something. You got black Americans still pretending like the Congo means something. You got black Americans still in solidarity with South America, even though South Americans are coons. Like black Americans still have heart. We don't need to. We shouldn't. We should shut all that off. I'm trying my best to shut all that off. Every drop of the faucet that we give y'all, because compassion or sympathy or support needs to be shut off. Y'all don't deserve. If support was water and it's a faucet, I want to cut that motherfucker off. Matter of fact, I want to cut the goddamn pipes out the goddamn building that even holds the goddamn water. You motherfuckers don't deserve shit. Nothing. Historically, nothing. Y'all was on that land for thousands of years. We was in slavery for hundreds. Y'all said nothing. Gave us nothing. And y'all still giving us problems to this day. Fuck y'all cause. It's so much they get to benefit from. Like, it's 1,000 things in America. Matter of fact, it's a million things in America that black Americans either fought for, invented, contributed to, that these people get to benefit from. And it's not one thing on earth that they gave us that we could use to benefit. Like, nothing. They gave us nothing. In the last 100 years, nobody put nothing in the pot. Nobody did nothing. But everybody have a fucking opinion, and everybody is comfortable with telling us, nigga, it's ridiculous. Like, think about the contribution. Like, think about the exchange. They get freedoms, liberties. They get technology from us. They get so many reference points, and we are so many blueprints. We open up so many doors and so many paths. And they give us nothing. Our music, our trends, they give us nothing. They give us nothing. They have no political currency at all. They have zero political currency. If they had any political currency, they'll be in a country spending that currency. But they're here trying to borrow our currency. Our weight. They hold no weight, but they here telling us what we should do when we have all the currency, all the weight, and all the influence. Palestinians have zero influence in the world. Like, most people have zero influence. They need us. We don't need them for nothing. Nothing. Like, what did Palestine? Nothing. Arabs bought destruction. They bought slavery, and they still slaving people. But yet these people trying to tell us about a fucking moral compass. They give us nothing. Black Americans died and fought for the rights of everyone. No one ever fought for us. No one ever did nothing for us. In fact, Arabs ain't do nothing for Arabs in America. Like these people did nothing. We give these people, we provided a comfortable America. We did all the suffering, all the Jim Crow. We took all the racism, just to mitigate these motherfuckers, ungrateful motherfuckers, to be in our way, telling us what we should vote for, how we should vote for, when we. You know what I'm saying? Like, Africans, Asians, Caribbeans, they should have no voice in America, because every time they do have a voice, it's always against us. It's always about us. They don't say nothing about white supremacy. They always talking about us. That's why every right we fought for should be taken back. It should be only for Americans. Nigga, the 14th Amendment, all this citizenship, all these refugees, we don't need none of them. Not one of them. Not one of them bear any good fruit ever. Name a refugee or an immigrant that came here from a third world country that did anything great. The greatness comes from us. And these people got the fucking nerve to criticize and have a fucking opinion about how and what we do in our country. These people are alien colonizers. These people don't belong here. None of them, not one of them. But they have a fucking opinion about what we do. And this shit is out of control. And this is something we can't tolerate no more. At all. Zero. This is zero tolerance. Every immigrant will be checked. Every disrespect will be met and exceeded. We can't just meet them. No. We have to exceed. We ain't just matching their energy. We have to exceed their energy. And I ain't saying nothing hateful, like to do nothing violent. This is not about being violent or being racist. This is about responding to anti-blackness and ignorance. All these people are ignorant, and they talk from a point of view as if they have an authority, as if they know more, as if they're educated in our lived experiences. Fuck that. Has the fucking opinion to talk about a black American in a black American's country on a black American phone that black Americans invented about a black American opinion politically. Fucking voter suppression. It's modern day voter suppression. But here, listen to this bitch. gotta stop allying with people because they start acting like, you know, our causes is equal or our problems is the same, or they start eclipsing our cause. They start watering down our message. Palestinian was fucking, started going to war in the 1940s? After they helped Brit beat the Ottomans? Nigga, we were slaves since 1619. Where the fuck was they at then? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, there wasn't millions of people killed in Palestine yet. This day, it haven't been a million people. We lost millions of people just at birth. We lose millions of babies a year at birth. At abortion clinics, we lose 13 million. What the fuck are they talking about? Do they know we still live in our genocide? Do they think our genocide is a luxurious genocide? Like, do you think our oppression stopped? Like, what the fuck do they think? They think, that's what I'm saying. Look. We have no time to ally with people, especially with different skin tone. Nah, this ain't never being racist. We can't relate to them. They can't relate to us. Our problems ain't the same. Our politics ain't the same. We have no allies. We have no friends. The minute Palestinians stop going to wars, the minute they're going to turn back on black people. When black people stop being oppressed, we ain't going to turn on nobody. Nigga, we can't do that. Look. Our oppression is too severe. It's too important for us to see anybody else. We must fight this fight with blinders on. We have no friends. We have no allies. Cut that shit out. Or this. That's what I'm saying. Black women fuck shit up. That's why y'all don't need to vote. All this feminism, all this ally shit y'all doing behind a black man back without our fucking opinion, all this women power shit, it's causing too much fucking distraction. It's watering shit down. We gotta stay laser focused on our problems. Black woman is fucking shit up. Y'all allow other groups to target y'all. Black woman this, black woman this. Y'all don't ever stand for the collective. This black woman shit has to stop. We have to be a collective. And you bitches don't have no right to have allies and align with other causes, without other causes, because your cause is not fucking solved yet. You bitches get in line. You weird ass septic ring wearing LGBT feminist women power bitches, and you get in the fucking line and shut the fuck up. Nobody needs your opinion or nothing. You follow us. We start the revolutions. Y'all do the protesting, but we do the actual fighting, boots on ground. We do the dying. We catch them bullets. We get hung. You bitches shut the fuck up. I'm tired of all this women. Y'all play a part, yeah. It's a minor part to the major part that men play. Don't ever forget that. Woman parts is never bigger than the man part. Ever. Don't ever. Ain't no female MLK. Ain't no female Malcolm X. Ain't no female Farrakhan. Ain't no female Elijah Muhammad. Don't y'all bitches ever get it? Don't y'all ever get it confused or conflicted? Y'all let women talk y'all into dumb shit. Y'all let white women and other women groups distract y'all, isolate y'all, and put thoughts in y'all fucking head, and y'all end up turning us every time. You bitches need to get it together. You bitches are secondary within this movement of black. And nigga, it's the man first. We are the front line. They don't slaughter women. They don't massacre women. They don't mass incarcerate women. They don't target women. You bitches are the cheerleaders. Don't ever forget who the real players is in this fucking movement. Women are the cheerleaders. And I don't care about y'all, he being sexist. I'm misogynist as fuck. Women are the cheerleaders. Y'all are the nurses. We are the frontline soldiers. You bitches get in fucking line. I'm tired of y'all bitches letting these white people, Arab people, Latino people, y'all bitches got too many fucking friends. Bitch, get in the house. Treat you bitches like you need to be treated. Get in the house, bitch. But now when you bitches can't have no. But I peep the play. This ended up being an orchestrated Kamala Harris banter support, kind of like promotion. Like it was on TikTok. It was real big on TikTok. But at the end, Tory says, "I'm not a Kamala fan, but she's the best candidate." Like she endorsing Kamala. Then you got Tory weird ass. I could vote for Kamala. All this weird shit is. So at the end of the day, they both came to the conclusion that Kamala's the best candidate, which she's not.
Find another solution. Agree that Kamala is not the perfect candidate. Like, I think
she's not perfect, but we're not looking for perfection. And you even said that Donald Trump hates this.
And I
so
agree.
Why is everybody trying to scrutinize the only other viable candidate we have? You literally just said third party is not viable.
Yeah,
so why are we over here dividing and saying we're not going to vote for Kamala because of X, Y, and Z? As if that doesn't mean the genocide in Palestine will continue to happen regardless of who's in office. Before Kamala and Biden were in office, weren't Palestinian people dying?
Yes.
Yes. So that means that it's not limited to this administration because Israel is literally an ally of the America.
They are our
Yes,
allies. So
but
that's going to
Kamala,
continue to happen. So what did Kamala do that she's open to this much scrutiny?
also in the same breath, it's like Trump supporters don't give a fuck. Like voting for Kamala is exactly what Zionists and Trump supporters want, and they love it, and this is going to ensure that Trump gets in office.
Kamala Harris locked black women up, locked black men up. She's a fucking top cop. She's a prosecutor. She locked men up for weed. She did all this bullshit. She let the whole border crisis is Kamala Harris' fault. All this inflation is Joe Biden, Kamala Harris' fault. Why in the fuck will we support a woman who fucked the country up, who's not an American? Her fucking father is not black. Her father is allegedly her father is allegedly 1/4 black, right? Because his mom was allegedly mixed Indian. They call it Indian black. Was a mulatto mix. His father was white. That leaves him to be a quarter. That means Kamala is an eighth black or eighth Indian. It means an eighth black, if anything. When in the fuck did 1/8 make you 100% anything? My dad is 1/8 Chinese. He's not a fucking Chinese. He can go around saying ching chong chang and all that shit. He's not a Chinese. He's not a Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, people are bending over backwards. Look. I must admit that Kamala got TikTok on lock. She bought the narrative as if she's somebody. But guess what? Trump on the scene now. Fucking Trump is the best. Kamala's the best. Kamala's not the fucking best candidate. I hate feminists. Toxic bitches. Toxic. How was she the best when she got abortion clinics outside of DNC? She got abortion clinics and people giving vasectomies on buses out. She wants to kill your children. She wants to let immigrants in while she kill black people. She wanna spread the immigrant population while killing the native black population. What are we doing? What in the fuck are we doing? This is the most demonic shit in the open I ever seen in my life. Kamala, these nuts. This is Rosso, whatever her name is. She sees a Greek Palestinian immigrant fleer. She's not in America at all, but this bitch told us we need to stand up and fight for her. She called us colonizers, right? The bitch called us colonizers.
I never thought I would be one of those people that comes crying on the internet, and if my English is not comprehensible, it's fine. It's not my first language. But this has to be said. I'm so sick. I'm so sick and tired of Americans playing your identity politics. I'm so sick of it. You were all able to comprehend pinkwashing. You were all able to comprehend how using one's identity in the name of flying. You were all able to comprehend how pinkwashing is fucked up. That killing people in the name of something is fucked up. You were able to comprehend it when it came to queerness and pinkwashing, but you're not able to comprehend it when it comes to race. You're coming on the internet, telling Palestinians how they're playing oppression Olympics, how there's other genocides. We are very well aware. We're from the global south. We are aware to what's happening. I'm fucking half Iraqi and half Palestinian. We are aware of the oppression that's happening, and it's never because of us, it's because of you. It's fucking because of you. It's your government. It's the people that you keep voting, and it's your tax money. I've never been in the US, and I never fucking will be. Never fucking will be. You guys are fucking whack. You're insane. You're so beyond selfish. It's fucking insane. A black woman in fucking presidency is not gonna save us. And no, I'm not fucking saying vote Trump in. Fucking do something. Do something. I'm so sick and tired of this. Do something. It's your responsibility. What more do you need to see? What more images need to come out of Sudan, Congo, fucking Palestine, any of those countries? What do you need to fucking see to fucking start acting and realizing you're the fucking problem? You're the fucking problem. No one's don't policing you. No one's telling you not to fucking speak up. Speak up, but do not speak up when it comes to oppressing my people. I don't give a fuck anymore.
So Black Americans who want to vote for Kamala Harris are now anti-Palestinian and pro-genocide? Let me say this. For Arab people to demand support from Black Americans in the form of voting for or not voting for our own and everyone else's best interests, while anti-Blackness runs rampant in the Arab communities, Arab spaces, and in this very discussion itself, is the craziest thing I have heard in a good minute. The expectation for Black Americans to make sure to care for and support non-Black groups and communities, while these same non-Black groups and communities do not come to the aid and support of Black Americans, is itself anti-Blackness. Our options are between a third-party candidate that will not win realistically, or a white supremacist would-be dictator who poses a threat to all non-white groups, or a woman of color who, being part of multiple marginalized groups,
to stop upholding the system, you're asking us to stop living. So, in other words, you're asking us to die for you, whether it be on the battleground, in a possible civil war, if we were ever to...
Yes, if you are an American voter, you do not have the right to only focus on domestic issues and ignore what our country's international policies are.
Yeah, I do. I absolutely have the fucking right. Squeeze me, bitch. Yes, we do. That's the amazing thing about being an American. And now that y'all have shown your ass, like I was warning people back in November of last year. Whew, the things that you have said. I mean, yikes. But you don't care about Gaza, hypocrite. But don't worry, we don't care about the cops continuing to have a field day with your people. Yeah! So, good luck. Go Israel. Finish the fucking job, okay? I mean, your little fucking performative stunt on the San Francisco bridge. Victims of that shutdown included someone missing a pre-op brain tumor surgery appointment and a surgeon who had to cancel all of their entire surgery schedule. That's what your little performative group did. So I'm gonna say, again, go Israel, finish the fucking job, alright? This is America, go somewhere else.
Every fucking race in fucking step by step, you're all fucking brainwashed. You're all fucking ridiculous and fucking pathetic. I'm so fucking done. Done. So fucking done. You're all the fucking same. All of you. Every single one of you. Every single fucking American is complicit. And I'm done. You're all fucking complicit.
The fucking audacity of a fucking Arab. Fuck her. And fuck her cause and fuck her country. And fuck her people. The bitch is ignorant. She's young, fat-faced, fat lip, clown, donut lips. The bitch is irrelevant. But it caught my attention. To call blacks colonizers. Like, I don't get how people use our words and our terms. Races. Everybody using racist. Everyone using colonizer. Everyone using our shit. That don't apply to us, though. But right? Mind you, she's an Arab. Now, Arabs and colonized the whole fucking East Africa. They done kicked off the slave trade, right? But I get into that in the podcast, right? Nigga, first of all, even the Arabs in Palestine or the Gaza Strip, they're colonizers too. But she called us colonizers. Now, Black American have a history with colonizing nothing. But I get into that later, right? Now, this is Maya or Maya, whatever her fucking name is. She's a Palestinian bitch in America. Now this bitch defended her, and then she went after a black girl named Tori. Now this is Tori. Now Tori's a weirdo. Now all these bitches got a weird coalition. It's like the nerd, pig nose ring. You know the ring from Ninja Turtles and Rocksteady had a nose ring bitches. These weird door knocker nose ring bitches have a coalition where they put all the flags inside a bio for Palestine, Sudan, Congo, Haiti, and all that bullshit. They're leftist, pro-abortion bitches. All boils down to is support Kamala Harris. It's a Kamala Harris campaign but it caught my attention, right? So I jumped on that. So I'm gonna give my take on about these colonized bitches and to give a history of why they should shut the fuck up and mind their business. Because for one is not even in America, and two, the second one is in America living off the rights that we fought for. No Arab or Palestinian ever fought for no rights of a black American. No black American ever benefited off of nothing from the Arab or Palestinian culture. They have DJ Khaled. They don't mention this nigga. He don't say nothing about the cause at all. But they want to come and target us like we give a fuck about their cause, which we don't, and we shouldn't. We should never. But yeah, that in a nutshell, that's what this is. And I'm getting into it. And I'm sorry, it's been a minute. I'm saying, and y'all been hitting a nigga up and all that shit. I've been lazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been doing shit. I ain't been doing shit. I have no excuse not. I ain't been doing shit. But I'm back and I'm gonna cover this DNC shit. I got y'all. But we back. Enjoy.
Calling black people colonizers was crazy work.
And if they don't care, Palestinians are racist to black people. And if you look around, it's black people that are out there advocating for the rights of Palestinians. This should be a lesson for Palestinians and the Arab community in general to stop being racist towards black people. Because when shit hits the fan, it's black people that come out and they fight for the oppressed. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah says He will not change a people until they change themselves. So if you're there making dua, saying, oh Allah, why are the Israeli soldiers racist to the Arabs and they're doing all of these things to the Palestinian people, and you can't understand why this is happening, then look within yourself. You as an Arab, you as a Palestinian, you in your own family, how many of you are racist to people that are black Palestinians? Even broader Muslim communities, from Pakistani communities to Bangladeshi communities, Moroccan, Libyan communities, the Gulf communities. How many people say we are Muslim and in the same breath, they mistreat other Muslims because of their skin color or their country of origin?
July Perry in 1920, right? He ended up killing 2 white men in his backyard. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being a massacre behind votes because they came to his house intimidating him. Do you know what I'm saying? The whole Ocoya, Florida massacre, man, 60 people was killed, 30, 40 people was killed. It's behind voting. There wasn't no Arab there. There wasn't no bitch from Palestine or from Libya or none of that Arab shit was there. There wasn't no Arab with us. Immigrants born here or immigrants who raised here, they just think that rice is growing trees and this is the land of rice. Right? We just born, we just got these rights. Nah, motherfuckers died and fought for these fucking rights. The nerve of y'all think that y'all can just have rights in your own country. Y'all don't have fucking rights. Don't come here getting it's my right. You don't have no fucking real rights, and we should take all y'all rights away anyway. None of y'all American. Like we gotta have a clause saying if you ain't 3 generations in this country, you can't be American. And if you're a racist in this country, we should have a right to deport y'all. Any racism should be an automatic deportation. It should be illegal for 1st, 3rd, 2nd, 4th generation immigrants to be racist. You want to be racist, you gotta be 4 generations here. We should have a right to deport y'all. All y'all. If to speak on black should be a fucking crime anyway. That should be a hate crime. Black people. Why y'all speaking on black people? Why is the word black in your mouth? And don't call us POC. Don't call us people of color. We ain't none of that shit either. We ain't BIPOC and none of that. All that is racist towards us. Don't call us no fucking BIPOC. Don't call us people of color. We only black Americans. We was colored during the fucking Jim Crow. We ain't going back to that. We was colored during the fucking worst times of our fucking lives. We ain't going back to that. So watch y'all fucking mouths, y'all fucking immigrants. Welcome back to Beer Bad Podcast. I'm your host. I know it's been a while. I know y'all missed a nigga. But I wasn't motivated. I mean, there was a lot of shit going on. That caught my attention. And then I started knowing these goddamn immigrants making our election about them. And then I see the African bitch say that we was colonizers. And then I see a Palestinian Arab bitch say we was colonizers. Bitch, what? Let's get into it. So, I don't know where to begin, right? A lot of shit be going on, but, let's start with these Arabs having a fucking opinion about who Americans are going to vote for. Arabs, Palestinians have no business having a fucking voice in America about nothing. They plight means nothing. Now, let's go back to the 60s. Angela Davis, Huey P. Newton, George Jackson. All these people had an alliance, with the PLO, the Black Liberation Army, the Black Freedom Movement, because common sense would say that we all oppressed, like our enemies are oppressed and our oppressors are allies. So naturally, you assume that we will be allies because it makes sense. And you would think that we will be allies under white oppression, white supremacy. But the thing is, we wasn't all colonized the same. We wasn't all slaves the same. Like every African country was conquered by different Europeans. So it's a different output, different outlet on top of tribalism. In America, The mainland Americans and the Caribbeans wasn't even slave the same either. We're different, and we have a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Because you had Spaniard slave owners, you had French slave owners, you had American. We was treated different, and our experience is different. We see white people differently. Black Americans are the only people who see white people in the right type of lens, malevolent. Everybody else see white people as this God-given, Jesus, opportunity-given, rice-given, build my shack type people and shit. Come giving them pennies and shit and helping them, eat rice and shit. I'm saying we don't see them like that. White people never came to save us. They never came to help us. They always terrorized us. It's right now. It's a little Sometimes it's malignant. Sometimes it's benign. But it's always hostility between us. When shit get thick, it's always hostility. In fact, we saved white people. We saved them during the Civil War, the Revolutionary War. We saved them from fucking smallpox. Nigga, we always save white people. We saved Hollywood. We saved Marvel. We saved record labels. Nigga, we are the cure. We are the saviors to America. White people ain't shit without us. I mean, it's not broadcast, but if you do the history and research, nigga, white people will still be dying from fucking smallpox and fucking measles and the mumps if we ain't teach them the vaccinations. A slave called One Simus took, a black American, taught these white people, you know what I mean? And also we saved Hollywood, we saved different radio stations. Nigga, we save America all the time. We saved them during the revolution, we saved them during civil rights. Whites don't save us, we save them. That's the difference. Immigrants look for saving and white people look for us to save them. See, that's why they view us differently. They view y'all as, y'all really liabilities. We really assets. Though they treat us like liabilities and they treat y'all like assets because they use y'all and they don't want to pay us our fucking worth. That's the only difference. If the minority are oppressing the majority and we collectively are a majority, we should collectively come together and oppose white supremacy. The thing is this. No matter how you spin any oppression, especially like in the East Europe, Eurasia area, you will always have white and black. You have black Palestinians and white Palestinians. So you have white Israelites and you have black Israelites, right? Thing is, the white people always oppress the black. Even if Palestinians get their freedom, what they gonna do? Turn back and just be racist? We have racist Palestinians here. They come here and identify as white. They come here to date white men. I don't know a Palestinian. They don't date black people. They don't be in proximity. We don't do business with Palestinians. We never did. During the movie Mississippi Burning, that movie was a true story about 3 political activists dying. 1 black, 2 Jewish people, right? Cheney, he was black. This was Mississippi. He got killed, right? But he was one of the 3. The other 2 was Jewish people. 2 Jewish men died for the rights for black Americans to vote during civil rights by the KKK in Mississippi. There's a whole Mississippi burn. It's a whole plot, right? Andrew Goodman and Michael Schwimmer, one of them Jewish names. There was no Arabs dying with us. There was no Arabs standing with us. It was Jews standing with us. So even if they are Zionists, right? Nigga, we have more of a relationship with Jews than we have to do with Palestinians. If we picking loyalty, look. We watch Seinfeld. Nigga, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Nigga, all types of record labels and shit didn't. I mean, either they exploit black Americans. All types of record deals we're seeing behind Jewish people. All the rap music, even though they kind of, make a living off of derogatory music and promoting our shit. Sometimes Jewish people do fucked up shit. But I'm saying all through Hollywood, even though they exploit some, actors and shit and give them pennies and shit. But we know these Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know half black, half Jewish people. We some of us got Jewish friends. Some of us, we see Jewish people every day. We don't know Palestinians. We don't know Arabs. Because y'all always come here and be in enclaves. Y'all some real fucking exclusive people. We don't know y'all. We don't watch y'all shows. They're not involved in our music. Like even Drake. Like, Drake is a half Jewish person. The old bitch Ross with a body. You know what I'm saying? Danny Ross' daughter, half Jewish. The weird bitch from SNL, the funny face and shit, Rudolph lady. She's half Jewish. We have the Jewish community fuck with us, just like the Puerto Ricans fuck with us, just like Jamaicans fuck with us. I mean, they more white, so, they know what I'm saying? But they oppressed like we oppressed, you know what I'm saying? We don't know no Palestinian people for y'all even talk about us, they even suggest nothing. Nigga, we died for the rights for you to vote. We died for the rights for you to be here. We fought. Every fucking freedom a Arab have in this country is because of black Americans. There wasn't no fucking Arabs in America before we started pushing during the 1960s. So for these little bitches to have an opinion, especially if you're not even in this country, like the bitch Rosso, her big fat weird lips, she's disgusting looking. Her fucking big clown lips, her big wide ass waist, got some fucking opinion to tell us anything of what we should do. We don't even know y'all. You popping on TikTok, bitch, but we don't even know y'all. Nigga, we invented the cell phone that you talking on, bitch. Nigga, Nigerians invented the internet, which is black. I'm saying now I gotta tap into the blackness. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's no longer about Nigerians. It's no longer about race. It's no longer about ethnicity. Now I'm tapping into the race. I'm saying, nigga, the black Nigerians helped invent the motherfucking internet. How, nigga, the microphone that's in the phone is a black American invention. How dare you bitches to have no contributions into nothing that's going on to tell us to do or say anything? You're not American. You're not our friend. We're not our ally. We don't fucking know y'all. The nerve, y'all never died with us. At least the Jews spread some blood with us. And that's it. At least the Jews, I'm saying, help promote us. Even they play both sides of the fence. Jews play both sides of the fence. So some good ones, some fucked up ones, but you know. I'm saying even some good Jews stand against bad Jews too. Like I'm saying, like there are Jewish people who oppose Zionism too. So you know what I mean? But the nerve of y'all to even act like we should do anything y'all said. Shut the fuck up. And another thing about voting, the Wilmington Massacre. The Wilmington Massacre is when we was voting and getting in political power. It was a whole takeover of, you know, people in positions, black Americans in positions for voting. They massacred these people. Nigga, they didn't want us to vote. You know why they want us to vote? Because they want to keep the status quo. They want to keep us under. Every time we vote, it's to make us more human. Every time we vote, it's supposed to give us more freedoms. Every time we vote, it's better for everybody. For you to say something, we know what we're doing. We've been doing it. You're new here. We have a history of making things better for everyone. Every time people should trust what we vote. I think we're like 25% of the Democratic political voting power. Like, shut the fuck up. We doing it. Nigga, every time we vote, you get more rights. Nigga, even if we don't get it, y'all get it. So shut up. Don't tell us to do shit when you sitting here living comfortably with the freedom of speech that we fought for. Bitch, in your own country, you'll get stoned to death. Y'all be all lesbians and gay and weird and queer. Y'all doing shit in America y'all can never do in your own country. Shut the fuck up. And understand this too, you fucking immigrants. It's a privilege for you to be here. It's a right for us to be here. Meaning, rights was fought for and earned. Privileges was just given and can be taken away. You're not an American. Your birth certificate, when you got here, your paperwork and social security, it let us know that you are an immigrant. At any given time, your status could change. Yeah, you might feel comfortable, but you are here based on privilege. You didn't deserve to be here. Nobody owes you nothing in this country. You have no history here. So if you have no history here, you have no fucking voice here. Shut the fuck up when Americans is doing business, when Americans is talking. You shut the fuck up. We don't want to care about your opinion, your privileges. When we hear about your traditions, we hear about your culture. Fuck all that shit. It means nothing here. All that shit is void here. What you have to say, your traditions and your culture, it means nothing here. This is America. Bitch, when it comes to politics, immigrants shut the fuck up. All immigrants. Caribbeans, Africans, Asians, Europeans, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. It's none of your business. This is American tradition, American shit going on that involves Americans. Your people, no Arab fought for no rights in America for you to have any fucking voice or any opinion to be political about anything. Go to your fucking country and be political. You can't do that shit because you'll fucking die or you be too busy really fighting. Your little weird ass shaped bitches are comfortable having opinions while y'all comfortably doing nothing, getting Starbucks and doing all that white shit y'all be doing. Y'all come here and get white lives. Y'all ain't really about no fucking struggle. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all fucking opinion, you weird little bitches. Now, the thing is, we once upon a time had, you know, that generation, my grandparents' generation had something going, but they died. They're dead. We're the grandkids. We're not them. We don't feel the same. We don't think the same. Because a lot of y'all immigrants come here and y'all identify as white. Y'all become white. Y'all too. Arabs have a word for black Americans called Abid. They also call us infidels. We're not about to be no fucking allies with people who have racist terms towards us, who oppress black people in their own. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Listen. our election has nothing to do with Israel and fucking Palestine. If you wanna boycott somebody, fly your ass to Israel. Don't be in America under the rights that we fought for and violating. Nigga, we fought for the right to vote. We fought for voter suffrage. People was bombed, kidnapped, hung. Nigga, the KKK was damn near formed so we couldn't vote. The KKK was damn near created to intimidate us not to vote at first. Like the 14th Amendment, the 15th Amendment gave us the right to vote. People was hung, drowned, burned, bombed. It was all types of shit we had to go through. They did everything in their power for us not to vote. And here y'all white immigrant Palestinian bitches telling us who we should vote for or why we should vote and inserting your cause into America. Bitch, get the fuck out of our country with that bullshit. Your plight means nothing here. We are not allies. We're not the same race. We ain't the same ethnic group. We don't fucking know y'all. And all you weird hippie, nose ring having, weird earring tattoo, goth, wannabe white, hippie, LGBTQ bitches don't mean nothing. Your plight means nothing. All your protesting in America means nothing. See, this is the thing. This is the ironic thing. They trying to say, like, if you vote for Kamala, you would get Palestine. As if you vote for Trump, you pro-Israel. That's not how it works. Trump and Kamala support Israel. Think about this. If Trump president, though, all that protesting y'all doing, nigga, he's going to deport your asses. Y'all know Kamala's pro-immigrant, so y'all gonna protest. It's democracy. Y'all doing that shit on her watch. Y'all wouldn't dare protest, go to a Trump rally and protest. You know why? Because Trump rally got motherfucking Trumpers. They got MAGA supporters. Them niggas is deep. They got guns, and they ready to partay. They'll still hang your ass. See, Kamala, her crowd is all fake. That's a small crowd. No one's going to beat her, so you can protest. There is safe to protest and show your ass on Kamala's watch, on Joe Biden's watch, because they let all y'all immigrants in. Think about this. If Trump president, though, all that protesting y'all doing, nigga, he's going to deport your asses. Y'all know Kamala's pro-immigrant, so y'all gonna protest. It's democracy. Y'all doing that shit on her watch. Y'all wouldn't dare protest, go to a Trump rally and protest. You know why? Because Trump rally got motherfucking Trumpers. They got MAGA supporters. Them niggas is deep. They got guns, and they ready to partay. They'll still hang your ass. See, Kamala, her crowd is all fake. That's a small crowd. No one's going to beat her, so you can protest. There is safe to protest and show your ass on Kamala's watch, on Joe Biden's watch, because they let all y'all immigrants in. That's the pro-immigrant party. That's the pro-gay party. And really, it's just Antifa. We not stupid. We know Antifa is behind all this. We know George Soros is behind all this chaos on a Democrat watch. We know all this shit and continue on. But y'all selective. Y'all never do this shit when it comes to something that's Republican. Y'all always want to do this shit on a Democrat watch. Y'all always want to invade black causes. Every time somebody bring up Congo or bring up something in Sudan, y'all want to insert that European, Asian ass Palestine like we give a fuck. See, I did a whole episode dedicated in favor of Palestine, going against Michael Rappaport because I'm not pro-Israel. Only thing I'm concerned about is getting my tax money back in refunds for funding that shit. If they can find a way to do they do without taking our tax, I wouldn't give a fuck. It don't change my life how many bombs. Y'all talking about all the babies that died. Bitch, y'all be 13 million black babies die from abortions every year. I don't give a fuck about your genocide. America is our genocide. We was enslaved for 260 years. Then that Palestine give a sign or say nothing to us. We wasn't fucking allies then. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we been in Jim Crow. We wasn't fucking allies then until the 60s when we started getting active and we initiated that. Nigga, we shot at Palestine out. Nigga, we was against Vietnam War. Nigga, we was supporting Mandela in South Africa. We always on the front line. And then y'all want to divide our women from us. Black women support black women. Black women are with us. You can't take a black woman from us as if she's separate from the man and the child. That's all that division shit y'all be doing. All that Willie Lynch shit, the black woman, bitch, is black people. It's no black woman, it's no black man, it's only black people. That's the man, child, and the fucking family. And that's including the women. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, our women ain't fight for all y'all other weird bitches. I mean, they did a little bit doing that feminist shit, but black women fought for black men, for rights for our family, to support us. We ain't giving no more political clout to none of y'all. Our black women, see, the black immigrants support Kamala Harris. Fuck them. They don't mean nothing. They're a minority. Kamala Harris is smart because what she do is she go off the TikTok and she go off all the young shit, the hip hop shit. She get the immigrants to do her work and it look like She got support. She don't got no support for real. Nobody in real life support Kamala Harris. She bought the fucking narrative. Everywhere you go, Kamala Harris in the leads. All them polls is fake. We're not stupid. You can't go from the worst candidate to you in the fucking lead, or you close, or you nigga. No, that's not how it works. You was at the bottom. No one elected this bitch. She's not a official candidate. We're not dumb. Trump is running a one-man candidate race. Not even close. But now Trump is on TikTok. Trump gotta get more, you know what I mean, tune and shit. The Democratic Party is a fucking disgrace. And we got time to be fucking care about Palestine when we got Venezuelans invading black tenements that's evicting black people. They got nowhere to stay. We being overrun by fucking immigrants and terrorists and gangs. We give a fuck about Palestine. We got more important shit to worry about, like you know, like rent, like mortgage, like better wages and shit. We don't give a fuck about Palestine. What do we gain from Palestine winning or losing? All Palestine gonna do when the war's over is we don't get all your goddamn refugees. Y'all come here, y'all gonna enjoy white supremacy. Y'all gonna come in calling us names, Arab. And why should black Americans give a fuck about Arabs when y'all started the transatlantic slave trade and y'all still slave people in Libya? Why should we give a fuck or feel any sympathy for any of y'all? What do we gain out of supporting y'all? Our territory talking about some bullshit that we don't give a fuck about. You don't ever put your cause in front of our cause in our country. Y'all shit is at the fucking back. If you in America, your only priority is the black American movement. It's only is justice for the black American. Everybody else shut the fuck up. Either you join us or you join white supremacy. Is that clear? We have no time for in-betweeners. If you treat black American right, if the black American get his justice and treat it right, his reparations right, it's better for the world. But if Palestine gets it don't matter. It don't matter. It's a small. It doesn't matter. And to be truthful, Palestinians deserve everything they got. You know why? Because y'all was part of the Ottoman Empire. You motherfucking coons went against the Ottomans, your type of people, your ethnic group, your religious groups, to join the British and help British beat the Ottomans, and the British moved into Israel. Moved into Israelites, moved into European Jews, and now y'all not white enough, so now y'all being subjected as black. Y'all the default, even though you're not black, but y'all black to Europeans. You are the blacks where you right now. And once the Europeans let up all for you, when this is all over, y'all will become white again, and y'all will press the Africans, y'all will press the nigga. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see y'all get free just to oppress other black people. No. We're not allies. I don't know a half black and half Palestinian. Motherfucker, if anybody, nigga, we supposed to support Jamaica, Haiti, and these people we do know, Puerto Rico, these people we do know. Even though we got a little tension and shit, but these really are people. Nigga, the Caribbeans really are people. We don't really fuck with you motherfuckers across the ocean. We don't give a fuck about all that African shit. Africans sold us. Arabs sold us. Arabs still got slaves. Why do we give a fuck? Don't talk to us about no motherfucking liberation or no justice or free pattern. We don't give a fuck. Nigga, we still in our genocide. We still in our oppressive homeland. We still refugees that never left. We don't hear nothing from no fucking weak ass refugee in which we don't give a fuck about none of y'all opinions. Or y'all weak. Y'all here now, y'all safe now. Shut the fuck up. Enjoy these privileges that we fought for. Y'all can vote now because we fought for the votes. We died for that. Our leaders got kidnapped. Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King, motherfucking Booker T. Washington, Sojourner Truth. All these people fought for our right to vote. No one died for the right to vote, but people died standing up for the right to vote. Massacres happen behind black people trying to vote. How dare you disrespect us and tell us who you fucking Johnny come lately? You bitches is new here. Have a seat and shut the fuck up. We ain't about to listen to no fucking refugee. To no little wide hip bitch. You so wide hip bitch. Shut up. Shut up, you date white men. Shut up. Talking about something. Fuck your cause. Fuck all your causes. I don't give a fuck about. And if you black Americans, stop putting flags and stop putting these people flags inside your bios too, because you might get in crossfire. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about Congo. We don't give a fuck about Palestine. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck about none of that shit. I don't know none of y'all. I don't give a fuck about Haiti. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If it ain't about black American, ain't about that shit here, ain't about us making a better living, ain't about freeing inmates, ain't about giving inmates more pay, and fuck the middle class. If it ain't about the bottom class that's getting elevated to the middle class and top class, and have our middle class elevated to the top class, ain't about reparations, ain't about freeing inmates, ain't about these drug laws, ain't about these gun laws that need to be knocked the fuck off, ain't about giving us more freedom and giving us more money. We don't give a fuck about it. Don't mention it to us. We're not your allies. Truth be told, if white people give us permission to go colonize that shit, I'll go colonize that shit too. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in your Allah. I don't believe in your Jesus. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I have no heart, no sympathy for none of y'all. Because it was none of y'all there when they was raping our ancestors, when they was killing the female kids and alligators. We don't give a fuck about nothing y'all gotta say. When they was burning our churches, bombing our schools. We don't give a fuck about nothing y'all gotta say about y'all problems right now. Fuck y'all. Y'all over here talking that bullshit. Go over there and talk that bullshit. Go to Israel and talk that bullshit. Talk to fucking Netanyahu. Don't talk to us about that. We don't give a fuck. Nigga, it's all y'all doing is distracting us. And first of all, I want to say this too. The whole Maya-Tory whole argument is Kamala Harris. That's a Kamala Harris publicity stunt. Because both parties support Kamala Harris. Both parties saying, oh, well, Trump is a bad person. One person going, well, I don't support Trump, but Trump is better. That's the Palestinian bitch. And then you got the black chick. I'm calling her a black woman. I'm calling her a black woman. You got the black chick saying she support Kamala Harris because it's her right. If you support Kamala Harris, you're a suspect. I don't believe you black American. I'm about to call you a bitch. Because bitch, why do you fucking support Kamala Harris? You don't see these fucking immigrants she letting in? She's letting 10 million immigrants. That's going to affect us. Kamala Harris ain't promising shit about bringing shit back to the time Trump was elected. Bitch, talking about something. When I get in office, bitch, you been in office for like 1,400 days. Bitch, you and Biden are in office now. It ain't changed nothing. We don't want to hear that shit about you being in office, what you gonna do. Bitch, you could do it now. What are you waiting for, you fucking liar? And then she want to say she want to put a cap on food prices. Bitch, put a cap on rent, decrease rent, put a cap on medication. See, that's important. Fuck the food. Bitch, pay us more. Give us our tax money. Let us pay less taxes. Take that 33% down to fucking 1%, to 2%. It's just, nigga, how we paying way more? Nigga, we went to war with Brit for 2%. Bitch, we have 33%. Bitch, you on the verge of war. We don't give a fuck about no fucking food prices. Bitch, pay us more. Make our wages better. You and Congress all need to fucking decrease in pay. That's nigga, if you want us to have a good living, right? Make the rent go back down to when it was Trump time. You know what I'm saying? That's how we don't need you. See, what the fuck we gonna do? This bitch Kamala is a weirdo. Talking about something, we ain't going back. Going back to where? When time was good, when we was getting money, when rent was cheap, when food was cheap, during Trump time. It was a great time. Nigga, Trump was like it was like the goddamn 90s. Money was flowing. Nigga, it was the whole hoeing, it was just going. You know what I'm saying? Niggas barely surviving. People getting evicted now because of this shit. And you could tell this whole Kamala shit is a scam. Because they're literally changing people articles on the news in her favor. They're literally editing other people's channels in clips like Joe Rogan to make it like it's in her favor. They're literally lying on these posts, these imaginary ass posts. Nigga, news channels are literally putting this bitch in favor as if she's somebody. How the fuck she did nothing? Hold on, let's think about this. She was at the bottom of the fucking barrel, the worst of the worst, fucking 3 weeks ago. Matter of fact, 4 years ago, she's the first one out of the goddamn election. Someone keep putting this bitch back in the game, because then Biden throw this bitch a fucking lifeline, get her back in the game. Now they fucking do a coup. He's out of the game. Now she's a head runner. Nobody elected this bitch. She just here by default. They hoping that this motherfucker Joe Biden died. I think he's dead already. And she just here how she go from the worst person to the best person? But she did nothing. No policies. Then she's copying Trump. What he gonna do about the taxes for the tips and all that? She's an idiot. Nothing about her is original. How is she in the lead? Y'all are lying to us. Y'all trying to steal us a fucking election, and we're not stupid. It's gonna be a problem. Because no one's going for Kamala being in office. Nobody. Because the bitch is an idiot. And we're going to have more Indians in here. First day, she won't let all the illegal immigrants in here illegally. All these criminals. They fucking letting in inmates from fucking Guatemala and Venezuela. These are gangs in here now. You're bringing a whole new fucking gangs. At least give us immunity to exterminate these motherfuckers. I can say, okay, you bring gangs in, let our gangs have the right to exterminate these motherfuckers. I'm not having none of that. I'm not having none of this. Look. They better say what the fuck they at. No Aurora shit. They better say what the fuck they at, because it's no way. I'm going to keep this to myself. Kamala Harris is more white than she is black. Kamala Harris has no black friends. Kamala Harris is married to a white man. Kamala Harris' mom is a fucking Indian. Kamala Harris lived in Canada. Kamala Harris is a fucking Indian. Her father is Indian and Irish. If it is some blackness in Kamala, right? Kamala Harris' mom is like half black and half white, half Indian and half white, right? His father is a white man. If you have somebody that's half, right? That means he's a quarter. That means Kamala Harris is an eighth of black. That means the other eighth, the other 7 out of the 8 is other shit. When the fuck does 7%, when does 1/7 make you 100% black? And black means black American. It don't mean Jamaican. Jamaicans are Jamaicans. Indians are Indians. When the fuck did Indians become black people? Unless they stealing our shit, trying to get, degrees and all that. Not doing this shit. Listen, I'm telling you this. I'm not fucking Kamala. And I know it's sort of a lie. But all you Palestinian, go to hell. Y'all don't matter. We don't want to hear y'all voice. We don't want to hear y'all on TikTok. Just stop speaking English. Speak your Arab language. Y'all motherfuckers are slavers and y'all colonizers. How many countries did the Arabs? Matter of fact, y'all being in Palestine is proof that y'all are invaders. Y'all are the colonizers. Y'all invaded Chad. Y'all invaded Israel. Y'all invaded Somali, Morocco, Tanzania, Sudan, Egypt, Qatar, Lebanon. Y'all colonized so many fucking countries, and not to mention Islam. Islam is an Arab religion, but I don't think all Arabs are Islam. But let's say they are. Nothing but slavery and conquering and murdering and enslaving people from this religion. And y'all want to talk about y'all put a lot of death out there. Y'all put a lot of hate. Y'all call motherfuckers infidels. Y'all think y'all better than people? Nah. It's your turn to get oppressed. Because even if only that small part of Gaza and Palestine, y'all could all even go to other countries. Y'all could just evade and go to other Arab countries. Y'all not native to Arabia. Y'all are native to, y'all not native to Palestine or Israel. Y'all native to Arabia. Go to an Arabia country. Y'all are invaders and mad because somebody else is invading y'all and mad that we support our government. We don't support our government. We can't control our government. Government do the fuck they want to do. But at least if they're going to do something, we want the best deal out of the situation. We don't need y'all coming with y'all fucking opinion, y'all voices telling us what we should do and how we should do, and we shall fight and stand up for y'all. They make our lives harder. How many times we done stood up for people and got the brunt of it and got no support? Did nobody come to save black Americans when we were slaves? No one came to save us or felt sorry for us during mass incarceration, during the crack epidemic, during the AIDS epidemic. No one gave a fuck about us. No one gave a fuck about us in Jim Crow. No one welcomed us in. No one was still with us. No one did nothing except Muammar Gaddafi and Fidel Castro. But fuck, we don't owe nobody. We don't owe nobody nothing. We don't owe no Arab. We don't owe no Israel. We don't owe no African, nothing. And I don't feel nothing for y'all. I ain't got nothing for y'all. But I'll tell you one thing, keep us the fuck out of your mouth. Keep us out of your conversation and know we don't support y'all and fuck y'all. We don't care about none of them bombs. We don't care about none of the displaced people. We don't care about none of them children. We got our own children to care about. Fuck y'all. This is our country. Don't tell us how to care and what to think about in our country. Fuck y'all. That's the Big Bad Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. And think about it. We had to go to war. Like before we could vote, we had to be in a goddamn civil war. To get our freedom first. And then when we actually got the right to vote, when we started getting some progress, they started getting black laws, pig laws, Jim Crow laws, did everything to suppress our vote. Now, on top of that, it was dangerous for us to vote. You know how many massacres it was? People who actually died for our right to vote? Risk their lives. They didn't have to vote. They could have been fuck it, I'm not voting. But they did it in spite of danger, being outnumbered by the Klan in the South in the 20s, in the 1800s, in the early 1900s, just so they could vote despite the threat of danger. And they did it anyway. This was some immigrant bitch to tell us what we should do, what our vote or suggest that we should do. Bitch, the nerve. So it took us to go through civil war for our freedom. The 1870s, that's when we started having our votes. I'm saying we had a right to vote after the 15th and 14th Amendment. Republicans passed the bill, not the Democrats. But in between, we had Jim Crow, we had Reconstruction, we had so much shit that blocked us from actually voting, because the more we vote, white people feel like the less rights they get. The more rights we get, white people feel like the less rights they get. Because in all actuality of it is, all racism is white people don't want the ability to compete with black Americans because we are a threat. They feel we're dominant. They feel we're superior. So they got to systematically keep us oppressed because they don't want to compete. Because physically, we was bred to be strong, bred to be intelligent, and our genes is dominant. White people can't compete with us without systems, without things in their favor, without nepotism, without racism, without white supremacy. If white supremacy didn't exist and the systems that they designed that's unfair didn't exist, we will outwork them, outclass them, and outsmart them, outperform them. That's just the I understand racism, because why do you want to work harder? It's like me now want to compete with an immigrant. Why? Because white people feel like that we the immigrants. Even though we was here longer than most white people in America. Black Americans was here longer than 90% of the white people here are from Ellis Island. 80% from Ellis Island. So I don't know the 10%, I think they're the elites. But these are all immigrants. So they come here and act like we the immigrants. But no, 70-80% of white people are immigrants. Black Americans was here first. We deserve more rights than most white people. But white people need systems to keep them afloat. White people need welfare. They need Homestead Acts. They need to get more bank loans than we do. They need to get favoritism. They need to use their white skin as a card to get the leg up. They need the advantages. They need the head starts. They need the backdoor deals that we don't get. That's not public. They need all these things to survive, because on a fair, white people don't like fair. They don't like competition. They invented the monopolies. You know what I'm saying? They invented the goddamn conglomerates that come together and put their money together to go against individuals. They do this type of cheating shit. You know what I'm saying? They invented the system. Like, we're behind because we're not of this system. We're a product of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're a product competing with the manufacturers. That's all black Americans. Black Americans are the product. The government are the manufacturer. And there's no way really the product. We are a product that want to be our own manufacturers. That's kind of a dilemma a little bit. White people don't like fairness. And that's why when we vote, it's a big problem. That's why they always want to distract us with silly shit, goofy shit. That's why I really think that the Democratic Party and the Republican Party working hand in hand together to keep us on some dumb shit. That's why they keep giving us fried chicken, collard greens, catfish nuggets, Megan Thee Stallion, all these dumb bitches, Cardi B, and I want to acknowledge Nicki Minaj for not never doing no coon shit. Nicki Minaj never got in no vibe with no coon shit like this, and she could have. Cardi B, idiot ass, low budget, cheap ass, front of the Democratic Party as if she speak for Black Americans. Bitch is a traitor, and so is fucking this. So is Megan the Man, a fucking traitor. Just do anything. These hoes do anything for money. These bitches are hoes. And female music is trash, because that's why none of them sell, because they all trash. They all hoes. They all being pimp. That's just a fact. I'm gonna do a thing about that. And think about this. We had to pay tolls to fucking vote. They made us pay. We had to have literacy tests when white people wasn't even fucking literate in the South like that. They can't even read. But we had to do all this shit, to do all these loops. And when people couldn't afford it, other black people paid for them. Like, nigga, we went through a lot for the right to vote. I'm voting. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm voting. I'm voting for Trump. I don't give a fuck about no Democrat. I'm not voting for no Indian woman. I'm not voting for a woman who has 1/8 for Indian. I'm not voting for the woman who has allegedly 1/8 for Black in her, and the other 7 of her fucking blood is white and goddamn Indian. I'm not voting for no Indian. I don't know no Indians. I don't owe no Indians no loyalty. And I don't want to see no Indians being a fucking president in my country. Especially, I don't want no female running my country. What she gonna do? She's ready to slur. What she gonna do? Suck some penises when people start threatening us to the country? Get the fuck out of here. She do anything. She'll suck any penis for a career boost. How you think she got in this? You think she didn't suck a penis to get in the position she in now? You think she got this honorably? You think she ain't fuck Willie Brown and Montel Williams? You think she stopped sucking penises then? Get the fuck out of here. She was sucking a 60-year-old nigga dick in her 20s. You think she stopped sucking penis? You think she too good to suck a penis now? This bitch has no loyalty, no love, and no goddamn integrity at all. All she do is lie and fucking giggle because she's a fucking clown. Nigga, Kamala Harris is a fucking clown. And that's why they're pushing Kamala as black and not Indian. Peep the fly shit. Remember a few years ago, they gave all these Asian right laws, Asian hate laws and shit. It wasn't for the Asians and Chinese and Orientals. It was for the Indians because they know Kamala Harris is about to fuck this economy up and fuck this country up. It's by design. They gonna fuck it up. And when they do it, they want to blame blacks. They want to say a black woman did it. You know, it's like all these black mayors, Tiffany Hayter and on other bitches, they always in a position of power to fuck something up. It's just because they let black women get in position to fuck it up. So for the next 100 years, we never want a black woman again. We never want a black person again. That's why they let Obama in. They let Obama in. He's not a black American. He's not even American. You know what I'm saying? But they let him be black instead of being a mixed president, the first mixed president, because now we're saying of a black, because now we can say like he wasn't shit. He didn't do shit for us. So why should we have a black president? You know what I'm saying? They use black to fuck shit up. Kamala's using the blackness because she's just going to fuck shit up. She don't want the Asians to get the blame because I'm going to blame the Asians. Nigga, everything she does is going to reflect the fucking Asians. And I'm going to try to do the same thing. Everybody listening and watching, Kamala Harris is an Asian. So when shit goes down, we not blaming Jamaicans or if a Jamaican. We blaming the fucking her Indian half because she's Indian. We gonna look at them motherfuckers like these your people because they ain't gonna blame us for some shit. She ain't one of us. She ain't really Jamaican. She ain't part of our culture. She's Indian. She has Indian culture. So this is an Indian woman running, and when shit goes down, we gonna look at Indian people. Fuck all that. I ain't putting this bitch on us. She ain't one of us. She ain't ours. She's an Indian. Kamala Harris acting like Trump is in office and she's coming into office. Like, we ain't going back. Bitch, we have Trump in 4 years. Shit been fucked up since 4 years since you've been running the office. We remember Trump time. Shit was good during Trump time. Bitch, you in office. So you mean to tell me we gonna hire you to fix the shit you didn't fix when you was in fucking the last 4 years? You mean to tell me you gonna fix your own mess? We gonna elect you to do the job you didn't do for the last fucking 4 years? You mean to tell me you gonna make it to what Trump already had us at? Bitch, we can get Trump. Trump can fix everything you did, put it back to where it was at, and put us ahead. Bitch, you're bringing us back. You already said it's 4 years back. But you want to put us, bitch, no, you brought us back. Trump had us thinking it was a smooth transition, a smooth selling, no complaints when Trump was involved. Wasn't no war. Bitch, you are the problem. You and Biden is y'all and some incompetent motherfuckers. We don't want y'all no more. We don't give a fuck about nothing you have to offer. You already fucked this country up for the last 4 years. We don't want 4 more years of you. We don't want you in office. No office. We want you as a mayor. We want you as an alderwoman. Bitch, we don't want you even raising your fucking hand in a fucking class. Bitch, you need to get deported. You need to go to Jamaica or fucking back to India. We don't want you. No one likes you. As a human being, I don't fucking like you as a human. You're a despicable creature. Kamala Harris is a fucking despicable creature. She only talk about black people when she wants to put them in fucking prison. Her favorite topic when she giggles the most, talking about how she imprisoned black women and black men. And how the fuck black women supporting this bitch? Nigga, she only talk to us when she want to get our votes. She only talk to us when she wants somebody to rap for her, use our culture. Other than that, this bitch is benign neglect. Kamala Harris practiced the most benign neglect ever. She did everything for the Jews. She gave the Jews $38 billion. She don't give them $38 billion within 10 years. She helped the Asians. She helped the immigrants, and she don't do shit for black people. Fuck this bitch. Nigga, fuck her. I wish the worst upon this bitch. If somebody can do a spell, somebody knows some voodoo, put it on this bitch. Please use all your voodoo power and put it on Kamala Harris. Fuck this bitch. You want our country that we built, benefit of the laws and the benefits or all the rights that we built. You want our position that's supposed to be a real black American woman from the soil of free men. Here you go, intercepting, cutting the line, and you're fucking being an op. You're fucking doing white supremacist job tourism, incarcerating us. Breaking up families, arresting black moms. Get this bitch the fuck out of here. She didn't deserve the rights that black Americans fought for. We got finesse out of sharing our rights with everybody. The shit we fought for shouldn't be for everybody. No one fights for everybody. Only Latinos fight for Latinos. Asians fight for Asians. Jews fight for Jews. Why the fuck every time we fight, it gotta be for everybody? We need to take our shit back from all of them. Nigga, because none of them, there is no Indians, there's no Arabs in the fucking constitutions or the fucking... or the amendments or none of that. None of them are in there, so none of the laws or the amendments apply to none of these immigrants. Make immigrants illegal again. Make these motherfuckers start having literacy tests, having PhDs when they come. Stop letting anybody's come here. And stop letting these students come here too. Kamala Harris had never been an American. She's supposed to bring back to her fucking country. But her mom was a hoe. Her mom's had an arranged marriage. Instead of having an arranged marriage, she fucked somebody else from Jamaican lineage, and she ended up staying here. We should have to pay for the baby of a hoe, of a disobedient Indian bitch. Nah, Kamala Harris is an illegitimate fucking woman, an illegitimate American. She's not a black American. She doesn't need to be here. Doesn't need a position of power. This shit, they're using her blackness to ruin shit. So Kamala Harris gonna do such a fucking bad job that we never gonna want a black woman in power again. We never gonna want a black man in power again. No, we're not falling for that shit. My dad is an eighth Chinese, just like Kamala is an eighth black. Is my dad Chinese? And why the fuck is Kamala black? Look. Kamala's mom, 100% Indian, right? My dad's father, 100% black American. Kamala Harris' dad is 1/4 black Indian and some other shit, but it's only 1/4 black, right? My grandma Jean is 1/4 Chinese, but my grandma Jean is not fucking Chinese. Kamala Harris' father is not fucking black. It's the same thing. I don't get why we calling this bitch black. She's not black. She's more other than anything. What happened to other? Why we ain't calling this Indian? Because y'all want to use her to fuck up black reputation. We ain't falling for her. She's an Indian bitch. Everything she do falls on the Indians and the Asians community.